Here it is, guys, our first ever Sunday League final, and what a big occasion it is for us. We've worked very hard to get here, both on and off the pitch, and today, this is what it all comes down to. We are up against Bayswater. We beat them 3-0 last week. However, today is a different match. It's a different occasion. It's on grass, no 4G. This is a cup final. I'm not going to do too much talking. Let's check in with the UTR gang. This weekend we're going to start with Sophie, who says, watching after my team secured our league with a win on the Saturday just gone, I hope you guys win your game as well. Congratulations on winning your league, Sophie. Hopefully we will follow suit and do the same. Then we've got Jake Evans from Doncaster, who says, broken wrist but doesn't stop me from watching UTR. A brilliant result and a much needed win. Congrats on the goal, Manny, and Tolu was my man of the match. Bradley's up next and he says, watching UTR smash the league whilst at work. Great to see Mitch back in goal. You guys are doing an amazing job with pressuring the ball. Tolu, captain, fantastic. Also, just quickly to clear up an issue that happened last week, Mitch was in goal, but unfortunately for some reason, Cammy's picture was the one that came up. And yeah, they aren't the same person. Cammy's different and Mitch is different. Then we got Deepesh, who says, let's win the league, boys. Haven't missed a single episode and definitely will not miss any as the season comes to the business end. This is the business end. This is a business day. This is a cup final. So I hope you're not missing this one. And then finally, we've got Liam saying, love having Mondays off work so I can watch the UTR gang tearing up the league with my 3-year-old son who shouts boom every time you score. Tolu is such an inspiring leader from Leeds. I wonder if you could get that on video, if you could see his reaction when we score a goal. That'd be pretty sick. Thank you all for sending in your love and appreciation. You do it every week. I love it, guys. But yeah, let's get into the lineup. For the lineup, we've got Mitch in goal. We've got Bradley at right back. We've got Jamie and Sam pairing at centre back. Reggie playing left back today. And a midfield three of Jed, myself and Tolu. Out on the left wing is going to be Lamray. Over on the right is going to be Toby. And up front through the middle, we're going to have Thomas. Leaving us with a bench of Cammy, Kane, Mikes, Jams and Temi. There it is, guys. That is the lineup done. It's time to get into the game. I'm sure you guys are all very excited to see how this one pans out. Let's get into it.
I'm going to sit in the middle for this one. Boys, I can't express the emotions I'm feeling right now. Like, everything, all of the bits of hard work that have gone in behind the scenes to this, today to grab a win and win our first trophy would just be so mad. I might actually cry. I will cry. I don't know if any of you ever seen me cry, but I might actually cry. But regardless of the result, whatever, all I can ask of all of you is to put 110% in. So that's almost like a payback for the work myself and Marth and everyone else behind the scenes has put in. So this is a lot more than just the cup final. It's a lot more than just a game. It's just another game. Like, we beat them 3-0 last week, that is out the window. This is a cup final. They have a different incentive to beat us now. But we as a team have to stick together, fight for each other, literally fight for each other. And I'm hoping we'll come out with the right result. But it's a mentality thing. We should believe we've already won this. But only if we do the work, only if we do the work, that's the only way. We have to fight for each other, literally put everything out there. And even if we do lose at the end of the day, I won't fault it. Yes, we might be disappointed, but I won't fault it. But I'm not trying to go out like that. I want to win this game. I'm telling you, you might actually see me cry. But all I can ask, 110%, that's it.
Boys, for me, we all know how big this today is. We've all worked so hard just to get it. And if we know, again, 100% from minute 1 to minute 90, and you know what the result will be. We've done it for the last 4-5 weeks. We can do it again today. Today's the biggest stage. So make sure every one of you are working as hard for the person next to you and the person in front of you. That's all I can say. I can't fault you from last week. Again, as Manny said, that 3-0 victory is out the window now. I don't want anyone to even think about that now. I want you to think about today. And how we need to play in order to win this. As Manny said again, the hard work that's gone on behind the scenes just to get to here has made this, even before I've got it, just me mad emotional. Mad emotional. I'm looking at everyone here, I'm saying thank you beforehand for even doing this, getting us here. So again, let's work from minute 1 to minute 90 and let's do this, boys. Cool. So we're going to go with the same team as last week. So that's Mitch in goal, Brad right back, Jamie and Sam, Reggie left back, Toes, Manny, Jed, Toby on the right, Lam on the left, Thomas up top. Thomas, ask my front three. You don't know, I ask this of you every week. our first head has to be amazing. I want you lot to lead from the front from minute one, as I always say. And yeah, so we go from there, boys.
Alright boys, I know it's cup final, we've got that cup final nerves. But honestly, all I can say is, this is my last game with you lot for this season. So I'm telling you this now, I'm gonna fight for you guys till tomorrow. Everyone has nerves, I'm gonna break those nerves for you. But the people who are not playing, I need you guys to break the nerves off the pitch. I need you guys to shout for us, cheer for us. No matter who makes a mistake, this is a cup final. We all want to win. Nobody wants to lose. If we wanted to lose, we wouldn't bring all our family members here. It would just be on normal Sunday, they would have all the fans and we would be literally with ourselves. It doesn't matter if it's 0-0. This ain't a thing where we have to win in terms of forcing it. Yes, let's win, but let's play our game. I said it week in, week out. When we play our game, we win. We win comfortably, smoothly. First 10 minutes, this is a wide pitch. Be smart. It's a hot day. Be smart. But honestly, you lot, until the final whistle, I'm telling you guys now, I love you lot with all my heart. So I'm gonna fight for you, and I need you guys to fight for me also. And we'll see this cup home. Good luck, boys.
1, 2, 3.
Here we are, guys, then. Look at it. The pitch isn't in the greatest condition. It's a hot day, it's a dry ground, but we've put everything in so far, and we're hoping to do the same today as Tolu's launches up the pitch, and it's going to get us an early corner. Toby's gone across to take the first corner of the game. It's gone to the front post, and it's cleared away easily by the number 3, but only as far as Lamry. He tries to get it back out there, and somehow we've gotten a throw. Must have deflected off someone. Tolu's gone across to take that throw from the right. It's into the box, long and high, headed away by a Bayswater head, and the referee's given a free kick for a shove in the back. Cup finals do have the tendency to be cagey, and it sometimes takes both teams a while before they get out of their shells. And early on in the game, I felt that sort of atmosphere myself, and I think you can feel it all round the ground. But here you can see we're trying to move forward, trying to make something happen in the early stages. Like we've been saying for the past few weeks, early goals do affect the game a lot. As this time the ball's come down to myself or out to Bradley, and I don't know if you guys can tell already, but you can see the surface isn't the greatest to play on so far. It's bobbling, it's very, very dry, and it doesn't make it easy to play football. As it goes out wide to Bradley, who's knocked it down the line to me. I've got the number 7 trying to block my opportunity for a cross there, and he does so successfully. Comes to the number 3, who turns cleverly, but he's kicked it out of play. We're trying to stay on the front foot, and it's another long throw into the box by Tolu. It's going to be met by the head of the number 23 for them, and it's going to come out to the left for Jed to continue our attack. He gets his head up and tries to put one into the box. It's headed away by that big man there, who was a presence that was missing for them in the last game. That might have played a factor, but Tolu's done well to retrieve the ball for us anyway. It goes into Lamry, and he's been stopped, and Bayswater can get rid of it. The ball is with Reggie in a deep position inside our half. He tries to clip one down the line for Thomas to chase up against the number 5. He does his job and puts it out for a throw. From the left this time, it's going to be Reggie, high again into the box. 23 is there once more. It goes back out to Bradley this time. 23 is back across again to win the second ball, and they're still putting us under a bit of pressure here, but can we get out of this little corner? Jed onto Bradley. Bradley takes it inside onto his left foot. It's looking a lot better than last week, as this time it's headed away by Bayswater, and it's going to be cleared further by the 11. Now can they get on a counter-attack? The bounce was very difficult to deal with, but Jamie's done his job and clears it out of the pitch. I'd like to think that so far in this game we've shown our attacking intent, and we do want to be on the front foot. That is the best way to be in a football match, unless you're really trying to play counter football. As this time Lamry plays it to me. I've taken far too long on the ball there, and I'm going to be dispossessed, but only momentarily, as Jamie does well to get the ball back for us. Number 8's come across and sold himself short. I've gotten away, and I've got space in front of me. I've got Thomas there. He tries to get it on the turn there. He's retrieved possession for us. Reggie has it now. He's closed down by 2 Bayswater players. He's been hit in the face there. Referee doesn't see anything wrong with it, and they're going to play it down the line. It goes to the number 8 again. I've dispossessed him, and that's out for a throw in. Play continues anyway, as it's come out to this number 3. He's flicked it nicely round the corner. This guy's misplaced his pass there. I think the number 10 for Bayswater. Tolu's going to pick up on that, and he plays it into the gap for Thomas. Thomas has the number 23 with him. Number 3's come across to help as well, but he's not going to need him. And he's gone to ground very easily, that number 23. And I don't know why he's shouting in Thomas's face there. I'm not too sure. That's going to lead to the first talking to of the game. Referee tells them what's what, and we continue. Ball's going to be dropping in the middle there. Tolu's pass goes past Lamry, but Lamry's quick on his his feet and he sees there's an opportunity to win the ball there off the number 5. He tries to take it past the 23. He's done his job well, and he's going to try and continue to play for Bayswater. He's gone for a pass there. It's going to be too far for the number 10 to reach. It's gone out of play. They've just cleared the ball, it's going to come out, but only as far as me. It's a good tackle from the number 7. He's done well to get around me, and he's put it through Tolu's legs as they advance forward. He's played it into the number 9, who seems like he might be in a decent position, but he's quickly surrounded by UTR shirts. I've come across, made a tackle, not the greatest of decisions, and it is a free kick to them. I then get a talking to from the ref, and he basically said, next one, and you're in the book. Number 7 for Bayswater, stepping up to take this free kick, and he goes for it right-footed, and it's not too far of the left post. That was a close one. Back inside their half, and we're going to have a throw, and it's gone into Tolu. He's controlled it nicely and laid it back into the path of Bradley. Bradley goes to get one into the box. He's not connected well with it. He'll go out for a throw-in. Tolu once more looking to launch one into the box. It's another one, but it looks like once again it's hit the head of that number 23. It's our number 23, Reggie, who's lost out to their man there. He's able to clear it, but it's going to go only as far as Tolu touched a bit loose there, and he's had to play it out of play. We haven't really seen what they can do in the final third, as it's gone into the number 9 and he's played a nice switch pass out wide for the 11 to chase. He's then also made himself an attacking option. They've got some numbers coming through towards the box, but once again it looks like we are outnumbering them. Number 10 let it run for some reason, and Bradley's going to win that race and clip it down the line. It's come off the head of their midfielder. Thomas has picked up and played it into my path. I cut away from their captain there, and referee's going to allow the advantage there. Jed plays a nice pass out to Lamray. Number 11's chasing back. We've got Thomas going towards the box, but a sea of Bayswater shirts in front. Lamray skips past the number 11 once. Can he get past him again? Yes, he does. Can he get a ball into the box? Yes, he does. And then Toby's arriving there to make it 1-0. That is a good counter-attack. Fair play to the referee for playing the advantage as well. And we have scored the first goal in this cup final. That is a very, very big goal. And credit to Lamray to beat a man not once, but twice in that goal very well. And also Toby to get the header on target and past the goalkeeper. 1-0. Very good from UTR.
Yeah, love it. Yes! Yeah! Yeah! Get in there! Get in there!
1-0 up, advantage UTR in this cup final. Can we build on that though, as Tolu plays a pass through the gap there for Thomas. He's done really well to control it in the end and get it back there. It's come into my path. Number 23 comes across. I've been tripped, and we're going to have a free kick. It's not even been 15 minutes and I'm already feeling the effects of 1 or 2 tackles. Back to the free kick though, and it's going to be Jed to step up and take it. He's hit, but straight into the wall. It's going to come out only as far as Tolu controls it and tries to recycle it back out to me, but I'm not going to be able to make that. I don't think it's going to run out of play. It's just been cleared out by their goalkeeper. 2 of their men jumping for the same ball. Thomas has done well to cushion it into Toby's path. Toby up against number 3, gets a shove in the back there, but it continues going. Can't keep it under control in the end, and they're going to get the throw in. Both teams trying to judge the bounce here as the number 3 gets his head to it. It's going to come across to Bradley, who's going to hook it down the line. Nice touch from Toby. Toby's got Jed in field. Jed then controls it and plays it back out wide to Toby. Looks like it might be a bit too far, but he's done well to keep it in, and he tries to get it back into the box towards Jed. Jed goes for a shot with the left foot, hasn't really come off properly. Number 5 hasn't gotten his header right. Lamray goes across to help out as well. It looks like there might be an opportunity to do something here. It's dropped down to Thomas. Thomas goes and finishes it, but the referee says that's a push on the goalkeeper there, and that is probably one of the softest ones I've ever seen, but he's given it, and that won't be a goal for us. They've got it on the left, they've played it into the number 7, their maestro in midfield, but still we're reducing them to do stuff like that. It's out of play. Number 23 has it midway through their half, and he plays a pass that finds the feet of their number 10 quite nicely, and for some reason we've allowed him to shoot on his weaker foot, and it's a good save from Mitch to tip it over the bar, but I don't know why we haven't closed him down there, and that's given them a corner. From that corner then, and it's going to be the Bayswater number 3 to get one into the box. It looks like there might be a bit of a scuffle there, but it's landed and on the head of the number 9 who's put it into the goal, but you can see we're disputing that goal. We feel there's been a couple of fouls in the build up to that. Lewis has gone to ground. I'm not quite sure who's pushed him, but there was a definite foul by the goal scorer on Sam. As Sam's gone to jump, he's put an arm in Sam's back, he's pushed him forward, and he's gotten a free header as a result of that. Despite our claims though, and the goal has stood, it's 1-1 and it's changed the dynamic of this game totally. Bayswater back in it, it's anyone's cup final once again, as this time Jed's done well to cushion it into Lamray. Lamray composed on the ball, keeping possession like he does so very well. He's knocked it out to Toby, he plays it back into Lamray, he's across his man, been pulled back a little bit, referee allows play to continue. Lamray cuts inside, tries to have a shot, it's deflected, comes across, makes a tackle there, and the referee's going to give him a free kick for that one. Lamray claims he got the ball, referee's having none of it. It's over on the left with their number 7, Dom. He's got the ball in pretty good possession, good control, very good ball control to be honest. But this time he's let it loose and Toby's done well to harry him down. It looks like we might have a counter attack there, but it's a bit of a high foot from the number 23. Lamray's not happy with it at all. And let's take one more look at that. Quite high, not even looking to be honest. And yeah, nothing wrong with it according to the ref. Bayswater clearing their lines this time, but only as far as Tolu has brought it down. He's tried to cut inside here away from the number 11. He's been tripped up there as well, but in the end the referee stops it for a handball by Tolu. And yeah, it's going to be a Bayswater free kick. Bradley with a throw in from inside our half. He launches it up the pitch, looking for Thomas. Good flick on from him this time. Jed gets a shove in the back from the 16. That's going to be a free kick to us. I'm standing over this free kick. I put the arm up. I know who I'm aiming for. Towards the back post, it's going to go. It's flicked away. Good defensive header from Bayswater, and it's cleared up further up the pitch by the number 23. It looks like a difficult one for both sides to deal with, but the number 9's done really well to win that flick on actually. It goes to the number 10 who's tipped it past Bradley. Bradley giving him a bit too much respect, or maybe not enough there. He's put an arm in his back, and the referee gives a free kick. Over on this side, and like I said, it was a hot day. Toby's seeing stars, so we're going to have to make an early substitution. Temmie's coming on. As a follow-on from that foul, not sure what Bradley said, but he's one himself for talking to as well. Number 3, once again, on the delivery for Bayswater towards the back post, and it's come off the head of Sam there, but somehow we've gotten a goal kick from that. Bayswater trying to get on the attack. Number 9 can't cushion that header properly into his path. Reggie's played it forward. Thomas comes across to win it for us. Late challenge by the 23. Nothing given. Although I did say it would be difficult, we haven't played a lot of football so far in this game, and we do need to improve on that as the game does go on. As Tolu gets his head up here and tries to switch the play for Temmie. It looks like it's going to be a successful pass. It is. Temmie's got support of Bradley. Can Bradley get a decent ball into the box? Looks like a decent one. It is. It goes into Thomas. Can Thomas control it now? Thomas gets it down to Jed. Jed plays it a little bit out of my stride to be honest, but we kept the move alive somehow. It's Jed back into the box. Thomas there, and he gets the header all wrong, mistimed it, and it's wide of the target, but a decent move, much better from UTR, and hopefully big things coming. They've smashed it up the pitch. It's going to go, but only as far as Sam, and that's a big header that he's got on that. Big header. It's gone into Lamray, who's controlled it. He's got Temmie to his right. Temmie then gets his head up and he plays it into the gap for himself. Number 16 trying to put me under some pressure there. I've thought twice about the pass and also gone to ground there. Lamray's tried to beat the number 16 there. He's done his job, but only for a moment. Then it's our number 16 on top. Lamray retrieves possession for UTR. Temmie then gets it through the gap there. I've got a bit of space to turn. I go for a shot from a tight angle. Not the best of decisions, and it's wide and over. A throw to be taken from the right. It's from Bradley into Thomas. Thomas secures it and then plays it back to Bradley. Once again, another good ball into the box. Maybe a little too far for Lamray this time, but we still have possession. Can we make anything happen from this? Lamray keeps it alive, plays it back into me. I've been put under pressure by the 11. Tried to find Temmie at the back post, but it's just a bit too far. They're inside our half. Number 5's picked it up. Lamray's made a good challenge, but the referee's given a free kick. That same man on the delivery for Bayswater is going to clip it in with his left foot towards the box, and it's headed away initially by Bradley. It's going to come across. Lamray's going to come and try and race with the number 23. 23's gone in again a little bit high. Lamray's not happy with it at all, and he's letting the ref know that. Reggie then to take this throw in for UTR. Just about 5 minutes till half time. Very good header from their captain, the number 8. Number 9 cushions it down into the 10. It's a lovely 1-2. They're in behind our defence. Number 10 skips past Mitch, and he's gone and put it into the net. That is 2-1 to Bayswater. A very, very good goal, but the defending from us in that goal is atrocious. We haven't defended well, we haven't covered, and as you can see, there is the result. They've made it 2-1. Very good move from them. I'm not going to take anything away from them. They've moved it nicely, just like you would in training. Nice to skip past the goalkeeper and put it into the net, but we're 2-1 down in a cup final, and it looks like we've gone a little bit flat. So then we have to go again. Can we get ourselves back in this game before half time? We have a throw-in. Bradley's going to take it into Jed's chest. He's controlled it, tried to flick it around the corner to me. He's been caught late by the number 10. That will be a free kick. I'm going to try and take this free kick and get it into a dangerous area for us. I've clipped it. It looks like their goalkeeper's going to come out and win that, which he does. But we're still going to have the ball over on the left-hand side with Tolu. He's under pressure from the 5. It's cleared away by the 23 and then further by the 5, but not far enough. It's come out to Lamray. We still have possession. Can we still do something with this attack? I've taken it onto my left side, tried to find a pass, found it through to Reggie. Reggie, can he get the shot off? It's blocked well by the number 7 and behind for a corner. from the left-hand side then. Jed's going to be standing over this corner. He gets it into the box and it's hit off the crossbar. So unlucky there. Imagine if that went all the way, and that would be the second corner he scored this season. As this time, Temi tries to get his pass in, but they've put it behind and out for a corner. Remember, we are chasing a goal before the half-time whistle. Jed goes across to take the second corner. It's to the back post, and Jamie's won the header. It's hit off the crossbar. Temi swiped at it. He's missed the ball, and Bayswater might be able to get the ball up the pitch. It's come out wide, only as far as myself. Back into Jed. Jed's tried to turn, tried to be clever. We've lost possession. Bayswater might be able to counter-attack now. Number 10 tries to get the ball there through for the number 9. Bradley cuts it out, and it goes into Lamre. He's in a little battle there. He's done well to skip through the Bayswater men. Can we go forward once more? He's tried to step over. Not really worked. It's gone to Tolu. Can we go forward again? No. They've cut us out once more, and now it's going to go with Reggie. Let's calm it down a little bit. Reggie goes to ping one forward. Jed's made a late running behind, tried to control it, and it's not a bad attempt, but it's going to be out for a goal kick. So you can see the game just on the dot of half time, literally heating up, and yeah, it promises for a very, very good second half. They've got it in the corner on the left-hand side. Number 10 holding it up against Bradley. Bradley puts him to the ground, but the referee's blown for half-time anyway. So there it is. We're 2-1 down at half-time. We're going to have to do a lot of work if we want to get that equaliser.
Boys, that half, yeah? How simply put as this, I'll call it final nerves. We were too used, I think, to playing to small pitches. Honestly, we're getting, like, stretched. Reg, honestly, how can I say it? The last 10 minutes, yeah, apart from that goal, we're doing everything right again. We're moving it, passing it, one touch, two touch. But honestly, we have to talk. When you guys say no one's talking, honestly, I can't hear you guys speaking either. In that one, Sam, I need just tighter. Two of you are marking one man. So either you lot talk and you nothing. He ran across you, played it 1-2 with the guy in front of Jamie, and they're in. Honestly, we have to talk across. Because it's a big pitch, we can't afford to let our men go. And in the build-up to that one, Jed, that's the guy that ran off you. We have to be vigilant in terms of staying with our men. Because that half was shocking. I don't care that they're shouting. Don't let their shouting dictate how you play. You guys are good footballers. Are you going to let somebody shouting at you all of a sudden put you in your shell? Play your game. That's it. Do you know the reason they're shouting at you? Because they're scared of you. What you did to them in the first last week, they don't want you to do that again. That just shows how good you are. So don't think that he's up for it. He's doing that because he's not confident in what he's doing. So we need everyone strong. I don't care, honestly, if your first touch is flying all the way off the pitch, but let's win the first ball, let's win the second ball. That's all I ask. And don't get onto each other. No one goes on the pitch thinking, okay, let me get this ball and make a mistake. What did I say in the change room? People off the pitch support us, like you've been doing. People on the pitch, why are we not supporting each other? That's all it takes. I hate to say it, but look, every ball they win, they're congratulating their teammates. When we do something so basic, no one's saying nothing. We're not even talking. No one knows if they got somebody left, right, in front of them, behind them. Honestly, it's like we're playing table tennis with one table up. We bang it that way and it comes back to us. It's a big pitch. Where's all our footballers at? All of us say, let's get a touch, let's get on it, let's get on it then. It's a big pitch, make it wide. That ball, honestly, has troubled them all the time. But we need to work it across. We can't just bang it there straight away.
Listen, I think it's like Tolu said, it's like it's been nerves so far. But it's almost as if we've forgotten how to play football. And that's kind of scary. This is the same team that we beat 3-0 last week. Yes, they've made a few changes. But that shouldn't change how we play. I think it's been poor from every single one of us. We can do so much better than that. And in the final third, it looks like we're a bit scared. Like when I look up, I get the ball, I just see people staring at me. They have pockets. These guys aren't great footballers, but they're doing the simple things. That's what we need to get out there and start doing. I do not want to lose this final. I'm telling you right now. And I might have played like I do, but that second half we go out and we give everything. If you come off the bench, you give everything. We forget about that chance, it's done. All we can do, 45 minutes, put everything in. Our first half was poor, but if we give it everything in this half, I don't see why we can't score 2, 3, 4 maybe. By the time we score 1, the heads go down, it's momentum. 3, heads go down again. 4, it's our game. Done.
Boys, do it. If we take positives out of that game, set pieces, they're nervous. Every set piece, one after the other, we've literally almost scored, yeah? So let's take that into consideration, that the fact that, one, in behind, they don't want it. They want you to have it feet. If you get feet, pop it off, run in behind. Let's play off, I won't say aim for corners, but honestly, if it's working, don't stop it. But our pressure, our pressing last week was amazing. Today, it's like one person presses, everybody watches. So this half, let's go out and everybody press together. Because honestly, like I said, we need to fight for each other. If somebody ain't doing well, pull them with you. Because we can't afford to be passengers in this game, boys. It's a cup final. Let's play like it's cup final. We're playing like this game means nothing. Honestly, boys, people want to lift that trophy. Do you want them to lift it? The one thing I hate is losers' medals. Manny and Martin put this team together for losers' medals. And if you want to lose this medal to your name or lost in the final to your name, then so be it. Continue playing like you're playing. But if you guys actually want to win, you know what they say, silverware. Like I tell you now, if you win today, you win the final next week. You win the final next week, you win the last game of the season. That's 3 trophies in 3 weeks. How sweet does that sound? So honestly, let's play like it. Let's get it again. We go again.
Do you want it?
We have had our words and it's time to get into the second half. 45 minutes to save this, 45 minutes to get back into this game. We've got a throw in. It's going to be Reggie to try and get us up the pitch. Number 8 wins the header well. It's gone to Jed. It's then going to drop down to me. I flick it round the corner. Thomas has done well to get his body in front. Lamre once again, so composed, so easy. He makes it look sometimes as he's played it back to Reggie. Reggie gets it up the pitch. Number 23 winning his 100th header of the game. Jed comes across, wins it for us, and he's been brought to ground by the number 5. Cynically, that is definitely going to be a yellow card for him. No other result from that. And yeah, we've won the free kick. Reggie then to take this free kick for us, left-footed, good delivery into the box. Sam gets a blatant shove in the back from the number 23. Referee sees nothing wrong with it though. It'll come out wide to Tolu. Number 23's gone diving in there as well, quite dangerously. Referee gives the advantage, and we will get the free kick. I've gone across to take this free kick, pretty much from the sideline, aiming for the back post once again, and this time Reggie's up, but he's put it wide of the target. The earlier we do get this goal to equalise, the better. We do want to still win this cup final. Obviously, we haven't come here to lose, as Tolu's got the ball and he's played it into Thomas. Thomas then gets the ball back to Tolu. Good strength to keep the ball for us. It comes out to me in a bit of space, shape to shoot. I faked though, and I've given the ball away. It's a loose pass there with the left foot. It's come back out. Good play from Jed, and we've also got the advantage from the referee. Can we make something out of this attack? I've played it out wide to Bradley. He's also got myself and Temi in support. He's gone to Temi. Temi's going to secure it for a little while as Bradley then shapes up to get into the box. It's down. Thomas has cushioned it down to me. Wasn't expecting it though. We come back across. We still got it in their box, and this time Thomas has sliced his shot wide of the target. Let's come here now to Tolu up against number 7. Turns on it and tries to play an outside the boot ball down the line for Temi. It's going to come back to me. I've won the ball and also won the 50-50 there. Get a bit of luck and poke it back to Temi. Temi a bit loose with the ball initially, but it's going to go to Bradley who gets it back down the line. Temi flicks it back on for Jed and have done well to put it out for a throw-in. We're going to take this throw-in quickly. It's going to be Bradley into my chest. They've gone to sleep for a moment and I've got a bit of space here. Still got Bradley to my left. Play it into Bradley. Bradley, his pass is caught by the number 7 and it looks like Bayswater might be on a break. Tolu slowed it down well for us and it's going to come out wide to Sam. Sam then gets it there. I've just been able to keep it and play just about. It's flicked away. Little late one on Sam. Nothing given though. Tolu will swipe at it with the right foot and they will head it out of play. In the meantime, and we're going to make a substitution. We're going to bring on Mikes for Reggie. Jed's going to drop in 2 left back now and we're hoping for something big from Mikes. He's just coming back from injury and hopefully that doesn't hinder him too much. Tolu picks up the ball for us. He's up against the number 8. No one's really challenging him all of a sudden and he's played a pass through to Thomas. Thomas gets his head up and knocks it out wide for Bradley. Bradley's got Temi in support. Can we make anything of this attack? We are still putting them under so much pressure here. Temi finds a pass into the feet of Thomas. Thomas has Tolu on the edge of the box. He thought about the shot, but instead he's played it out to the left for Lamre. Lamre still has it. Mike's round the corner into Thomas. Thomas decent touch. Tries to get on the swivel. 23's come across, made a challenge, and a soft free kick given for the number 5 there. From that free kick then, and their goalkeeper's going to try and get this one as far up the pitch as he can. It's going to be cut out by me this time though. We have a decent amount of numbers forward to try and make something of this attack. It's gone into Temi. Temi goes into Bradley, but the pass is short and behind Bradley. He's done well to win possession back for us though. He's gone to the ground there under that challenge, and it looks like Bayswater might be able to get rid, but only for a moment as Jed comes across and wins the ball back for us. Mikes brings it down and plays it back to me. I then spot ahead Thomas in front of me. Thomas flicks it round the corner. He's been brought to ground, and that will be a free kick for UTR on the edge of the box. For some reason though, after numerous shady challenges, this number 23 still only gets a talking to. Mikes is standing over this free kick. We know he can strike a ball. He goes to strike it this time, but only as far as the leg of the number 8. It's broken down for Bayswater in the middle. It's gone into Tolu, who's going to flick it round the 16, and he goes in for that challenge and wins the ball. He's got 2 numbers to his right, but he's gone to the left for Lamre, and it's not going to work out, but it's cleared away by the number 11. It's going to be won by Jed. We've got it on the left-hand side. I'm not quite sure how I found myself here, but I'm here. Mikes has come short. I've decided to go into Lamre instead. Lamre's got 2 shirts in front of him there. Puts one across the box. It skipped past Thomas. It's gone behind. You can't really get it there. 23's gone to the ground, and I've put it wide of the goal anyway. But Another opportunity there for UTR, and another one gone begging. Their goalkeeper's going to get this one up the pitch, and jumping is going to be Jed. He's got a little shove in the back whilst he's jumping from the number 8. Looks like play's going to have to be stopped here. Jed not happy with that challenge at all, really, and you can see why. And trying to put Bradley under some pressure, it's the number 10 and Bradley who've been going at it all game. This time it's gone back to Mitch, who sliced his clearance a little bit. I've tried to keep it in play there. I have done so, but only at the expense of giving it away to the number 15. And then Dom, the number 7 for them, is going to pick up the ball. Once again, he's clever, still keeps the ball for them, and he's kept it alive. Going to the number 16, it's gone into the number 8. Bayswater moving it around nicely here, and they've still kept it going. Number 7 back into the number 8. Can he get a shot off there? Decides to try and poke one through into the 9, and he's poked over the bar. A good move from Bayswater, maybe overplayed it, and they could have shot a little earlier as well, maybe. Big opportunity missed for them. He's got the ball once more. He's trying to turn away from Bradley, and he's brought a free kick on the edge of the box. Number 7 going to take it again, but this time it's into the UTR wall. It's going to be kept alive by one of their defenders, who's checking to see if it's offside. Nice skill here from the number 10 to get past Mikes. It's cut out by Bradley. It's headed down by Tolu, and it's good blocking there by Jed as Mikes tries to get us on the attack here. It's going to come out to Thomas in the race with the number 23. He's flicked it straight off the pitch. Ball's up in the air. It's anyone's ball. Jed kicks it down, but what about that for a touch from the number 7? Really nice control, but the pass doesn't match it, and it's hoofed up by Sam. They're starting to try and get back into this game a little more. It looks like a bit of a rocky period for us. Once again, nice turn from him, number 7. Great block from Sam there, and the ball's going to come down to Lamro, who's cushioned it down for Tolu. Tolu gets his head up and plays it out wide for Temi. It looks like we might have them a little bit stretched at the moment there, over on the far side. Plenty of space for Temi there. He gets the pass all wrong though, and he's giving it away to the number 5, but he's going to try and chase back and win possession, which he does. He's won it, and he's won us the advantage as well, as Tolu picks up on the ball, plays it into Mikes. Mikes back to Tolu. Tolu back through the gap for Thomas. Number 5's done well to read it, and he's going to put it out for a throw-in. They've just cleared this ball, it's bouncing, and it's going to come down only as far as Tolu. I've made an option for him, and I've also got space out wide with Bradley. Bradley, can he get a decent ball into the box? Tries to clip one in, but it's going to run through straight to their keeper. It's out to this left side as Tolu's left this to Jed. Jed gets it down the line for Lamre. Lamre up against the number 5. Can he get past him? He's got the outside to go on. He decides to play it inside to the feet of Thomas. Thomas onto Mike's. Pass a bit short. Back into Thomas though. And this time we can't really get anything out of that. But it's come out only as far as Jed. Jed, can he do anything there? He's flicked it into Mike's. Back in. And he's been fouled on the edge of the box. So that is a free kick. Remember, we are still 2-1 down. And this is a massive opportunity for us. Standing over this free kick then, and we have Lanray and Mikes. It looks like it's going to be Mikes to take it. Mikes does take it, and he's put it into the bottom corner. Goalkeeper rooted, 2-2. It's frustrating enough that we didn't start him. We couldn't start him because of his injury, and now he's come on and showed maybe why he could have started. But yeah, 2-2, back into the game, and it is game on. Thomas there also talking a bit of trash to the number 23, and he's going to get himself in the book. But the number 23 was doing it all game long, and all of a sudden Thomas does it, gets a card. So it is 2-2 and there's all to play for. Number 9 looks to give this away. I've gone in there for the 50-50 and we've come out with the ball. It's gone into Thomas. Thomas plays it out wide for Temi, who gets it under control. He's going forward. He's been shoved in the back by the 15. Continues on, but the advantage is going to give us a free kick. Mikes is standing over this free kick and he's going to take it from the right hand side into the box. It's dropped by the goalkeeper. It comes out only as far as Thomas and he's put it into the back of the net. That could be 3-2. The referee says no for a foul. It was a blatant foul. Also the 23 is still giving it to Thomas there. Nothing seen though. I mean, taking another look at that, when you see the keeper drop it, you can see why. Jamie's shoved with 2 hands, their captain, and that is a free kick. Good decision. Bayswater trying to start another attack here as the number 10 takes it nicely on his chest, but Jed gets his body in front nicely as well, as he's doing well filling in at left back so far as he clips it up the picture. It's going to go to Thomas. Number 5 does well to get his body in front, but only for a moment as Thomas gets back across and wins it for us. Can he get away from them here? He's got the 23 and also the 5 back in front, but he's done really well, retrieves possession for them, and he might be able to start an attack for them. He plays it inside here for the number 8, their captain, continues his run forward, loose touch there, flicks up in the air, and he has gone to the ground. The referee's given a free kick though, says that Jed's fouled him, and let's take another look at this. Jed pulls out of this, can't move anywhere, and it is a free kick. I won't dispute that it's a free kick, but in the end, the decision that happens, he gives a yellow card to Jed, which I am not sure about. Number 7 is going to be taking this free kick from deep. It's into the box, but how about that for a leap from Lamre to head it away? They're coming back at us again. It's the number 14 who plays it past Tolu, gets the flick back here from the number 9. They've continued this on. Bradley gets his body in front. He's been shoved to the ground. Referee sees nothing wrong with that, and that is going to be a corner for them. Bradley is not happy with it, and you can see why, because that is a blatant shove. It's been happening all game. That's the same thing they've been going down for and getting free kicks for it. Anyway, the number 10 for Bayswater goes across to take this corner. It's palmed away at the front post by Lewis, and it'll go behind for another one. Number 10 goes over to take the corner from the right this time, and luckily for us, it'll just go behind and out for a goal kick. It's up in the air for a challenge. Number 15 wins the ball. It's going to come down. I'm going to bring it down under pressure from the number 7 and number 8. Managed to get through there with a bit of luck. There I've called for the ball. Temmie's got in my way a little bit, and I wasn't too happy with that, because in the end he had to make me make that challenge. It's the final, so we're going to be passionate. That is part of the game. It's normal, as this time Bradley's done well to just get the number 10 to the ground and also win the ball back for us as he clipped it forward, looking for Thomas. Thomas then controls it. He's got me inside. I then keep it by playing it to Tolu. Tolu spread it out wide, and we've got plenty of space here for Jed to drive into. What can we do with this? Jed's looking for a forward pass. Decides to try and play it to Lamray there. Not really come off, but we've still got possession. Thomas then takes onto it. I then pick it up on the edge of the box, try and play it through behind for Lamray there, and the goalkeeper's going to arrive first and seen. Tolu's going to pick it up for us just inside our half. Under pressure from the 15. He finds a pass onto Thomas. Thomas has Temmie to his right. Temmie plays it nicely into Lamray. Perfect touch as well. Can Lamray find space for a shot? Not initially. It's cleared away by the number 14, but only high and as far as Tolu. Tolu picks up the ball. Once again up against his number 15. He's been brought to the ground, and it will be a free kick. Somehow with that challenge, the number 15 finds himself in the book. Mikes is going to go over and take the set piece from the right as well, and it's into the box towards the back post. Sam keeps it in. It's hit off the crossbar from Thomas. Back in there from Thomas. It's on the goal line. It's tapped in by Thomas, and it looks like that might be 3-2 to us. But the linesman's got his flag up. We don't know what for. He's disallowed the goal, and it doesn't look like it's going to stand. We cannot believe it. So from what we've been told, the reason this goal was disallowed is because it went out of play with Sam, and I don't think it did. From my point of view, it didn't. It's kept alive. We tapped it in, and I can't see anything wrong with that goal. It should have been 3-2. Really quickly, and we're going to give some credit to Mitch for this pass. To do that on this pitch, you must have some sort of technique. He's gotten it out wide to Bradley. Bradley tries to skip past the 3. He's done his job, and that will be a throw in to us. Number 7 has the ball on the right and tries to get one into the box. It's deflected by Lamray's back and cut out by Thomas. We might be able to get on a counter-attack for ourselves here. As Mike's has played this down the line, looks like it might go to the 15, but the 15's made a mistake, and Lamray might be through and behind, in on goal. Lamray trying to shape up for a shot. He's been clipped by the 15. Referee doesn't see anything wrong with it. It's going to drop out to Thomas. Thomas keeps this move alive for us. Goes back into the feet of Lamray. We've got Mike's in support still. Lamray sliced it, and he doesn't get it right. We're going to make that substitution again. It's going to be Toby back on the pitch for Temmie this time. Dom for Bayswater, number 7, trying to take it inside and start an attack for Bayswater, but I've cut it out this time. Plenty of UTR shirts flooding around him, surrounding him, as this time he's going to come out to Mike's. Mike's is going to play it to me. I'm up against number 8 there. Flick it round the corner to Tolu, who's been fouled there. Free kick. Mike's is standing over this free kick, and can he get it into a dangerous area? He's clipped it. It's a high one. It's always going to cause uncertainty in the box. Tolu wins the first flick on it. It's dropped down into the box. It looks like there might be a bit of a scuffle here. They're trying to get it in over the line. They're putting their bodies on the line. It looks like it's over the line from Tolu. It's back in there. It's saved with a hand as well. And I don't know, but we're appealing. Surely that has gone over the line. The referee trying to go over to his linesman. The linesman's run back to the halfway line. So they've given the goal, it seems. But how crazy is that? 3-2. No one knew what was going on. Eventually the goal was given, and you can see just what it means to us. We're 3-2 up in this cup final. Not long left in this game. It's pretty much the 89th minute, and we've gotten a goal, but we need to get ourselves back together. We're going to take one more look at this though. So it goes into the box there. Tolu wins the first header, drops down to Jamie. They're trying to clear it. They're struggling to clear it. We're making some challenges in there. Big block in there from the 23. It's over the line by Tolu's header, and that guy, number 5, uses his hands there to try and keep it out, but he probably already thought that it was in as well. Eventually we got the goal given though, and that's all that matters. 3-2 up. We could be on the brink of winning a cup final. They're not going to give it up easy though this time. Number 7 clipped by Toby. Referee gives the advantage. They decide to play it back out here to the number 3. Number 3 still going forward for Bayswater. Toby's putting a good challenge and it's out for a throw-in. That throw-in goes into the box, flicked on by the number 3, drops into the number 9. Number 9 gets his pass wrong. Number 14 tries to keep it alive, but this might be a chance to break for UTR as Lamray's picked up the ball for us. Thomas in a one-on-one situation with the number 16. What can he do here? Number 16 is trying to cover back and get that ground back quickly. Thomas tries to cut inside, tries the step overs there, gets it all wrong, and that move will break down. Number 14 is then going to get his head up for Bayswater, and now it's end-to-end stuff here in this cup final. It's absolutely insane. Number 8 gets the pass wrong, and Jed is going to put it out for a throw-in. It's all happening here. 23 comes across to take a throw, and not long left in this game. It's going to be cleared away by Jed. They're still trying to make things happen. 15 once again looks like he's going to get caught in possession, and he is, with a nice challenge from Jed. Thomas then picks up the ball. Mike gets his head up and tries to play one through for Lamray to chase. Lamray up against number 3. Number 3's done his job there, and that will be a corner. Lamray's going to cross, and it looks like we're going to try and keep this one in the corner. It's Mike's up against number 5, but he can't do enough, and that's a goal kick. Moments later, and number 7's going to bring it down for Bayswater. Can they do anything here? He's running, he's trying to get away. I'm putting a tackle there, and they've still got possession. Number 8's going to try and play one down the line. It's going to be cut out by Jed once again. They are still trying to find a way to get back into this game. We haven't got long left. It's number 5 trying a bit of feet there. Number 14 gets his lines wrong, and that will be behind for a goal kick. Surely this is it. We are into added time, the 4th minute of added time. Lovely spin from Thomas here, and he's going to play it onto Lamray. They're calling for an offside. Never going to be that. It's hit the face of the goalkeeper this time, but he's straight back to his feet. It's going to be Lamray here. Lamray shifts it to his right, plays it into me. I get my foot in wrong, get my foot stuck in the ground there, and it looks like that might be the end of the attack, but Jed's going to come across to keep it alive for us. 23 stops him there, only for a moment. He's gone to ground as well, and all of a sudden he's grabbed Jed to the ground. I'm not too sure what is happening there. Mike's has come across. He's been shoved by the number 5. Jed's also been shoved by Mike's and shoved the 23 and go to the ground, and there you can see myself, Toby and Jed aren't happy, and this is going to spark a bit of a thing going on here. This is the final. This is a cup final, and you can see what it means to both teams here, but tempers flaring for a bit, little bit over the top this time, and we're going to have to calm it all down for a moment. But let's take a quick look at what has really taken place. So then, Jed and the number 23 going for the ball. I'm not sure what's happened, but he's gone to ground there. He's held Jed. Jed's holding his arm. Number 23 has left a little knee in on Jed there as well. Not too happy with that. Mike's has been pushed by the 5. He's then pushed the 23. Jed's also touched the 23 as well. Not really got much contact there. You can see myself and Toby coming across, and we're not happy with that as well. They come across to break it up. There's still all sorts of stuff going on everywhere, and the referee's got a decision to make. So from that, and the referees do get together and they're making a decision here, but what will that decision be? In the end, the referee calls Jed over, and he's got some cards in his hands, which does not look promising in my opinion. So he's called over Jed, and he's given him a second yellow. Jed has been sent off, which is going to mean that he's going to miss our next cup final on the following Sunday. In the end, then he's going to call over Mike's, and Mike's is going to pick up a yellow card. I'm not quite sure what for, because he's actually been shoved in the back by the number 5. Number 5 also gets a yellow card, and that's going to be his second yellow, so he gets an early shower as well. In the end, and the culprit of everything that started is the number 23, and he still hasn't gotten a card, and I can't believe it. So that means early showers for Jed, and also for the number 5 for them. We still have a little bit of a job to do. Look at how much added time it's gone into because of all the stoppages, which does happen in football there. It's dropped down to Lamray here. Can he get it down the line and away for us? He's been tackled by the 15. It will go out for a throw-in. And there it is. The referee's blown his whistle. It's game done. UTR have won our first ever cup final. Such a massive achievement. Yes, I know you're going to say it's just Sunday football, but it's a lot more than that for us. We are a family team, and we do love success, so we're hoping this won't be our last one. Yes, it is bittersweet at the end with the sending off for Jed, which means he's going to miss the final in the next game, and a massive miss that is as well. But hopefully we will be able to bring that one home as well. So yeah, bittersweet at the end. We didn't really want it to end like that, and we're going to have to just move on. But we've won it. Success. Thank you so much to all of you guys for your support in the build-up to this final. And yeah, you can see that it is a graft. No matter what, I did say the game will be totally different from the last one. We won at 3-0 against pretty much the same team last week. And this time, it was so much more of a graft. They gave us a massive battle, and at times they could have been unlucky not to win it themselves. But we have come out on top. We've done something very amazing, and I'm so very proud. I can just say thank you to all of you guys for all your support. And look, you can even see it's made Marv cry, because this guy's putting so much work behind the scenes, and to get success at the end of it is just something massive. So thank you guys all for your support. Thank you to all the teammates, everyone who's put in a graft all the way up to the final. And yeah, I don't know, I haven't got words to say. I might even get a little bit emotional right now. But yeah, thank you. Anyway guys, I will leave you with the celebrations and all that stuff. But yeah, once again, thank you. I can't thank you enough. everyone who's supported, everyone who's tweeted, everyone who just keeps tuning in to watch UTR. Just thank you for everything. I can't say more than that. But yeah, what a cup final. I don't know if I can see it going like that, but I think that was very good entertainment for you guys as well, and hopefully you can call it at home so it was still just as exciting. But yeah, leave a like on the video for us. Let's try and get 15,000 likes or more for this. This is a cup final. Come on, guys. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.
Of course, Brad. Hey, quick, before everyone jumps in.
How many times do you need to score?
They don't want to see. They don't want to see us. They don't want to see. Twice. I'm not getting 2 goals. We'll be back next week. It's not fair. It's not fair. No. Who's got juice, man? Take one.
Oh, Charles, who's got a drink?
Wait, so you're almost getting the photo. UTR 3. 1, 2, 3. We do it again! And for those who getting under the radar, in fact, those score Bayswater as well. Both. No, it's this way. I move, man. Well, no, wait, please. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Come on, boys! Let's go! What, you lips in each other like?
I go. I ain't touching that. Yeah, I don't want to pitch. Line up.
I think he's filming.
Manny.
Where's Mal?
Take time. I take time when I make mine. I keep it real, I never fake mine. On the camera in the meantime, kinda quiet when it's me time. I breathe thighs in my free time. Subscribe and you rewind. That's how we do it when we online. We for 1-9, all we do in Fortnite. Pass the pad if you ain't got the foresight. Man, I'll show you what it's like when it's done right. Don't blame the ref when he calls offside. 3 goals, good night.
I wanna see you in the morning, wanna see you in the night. I just wanna seize the moment, I don't wanna waste no time. Wanna see you in the morning.